Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Sometimes. Don't depend on things like fancy hairdos or gold jewelry or expensive clothes to make you look beautiful. Be beautiful in your heart by being gentle and quiet. This kind of beauty will last, and God considers it very special. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 3 and 4. If you promise not to laugh, I will share with you a bit of my private journal from when I was a teenager. I had not seen it for years, but recently I found it in a box in our storage unit. Maybe you won't laugh because maybe, in its own way, it sounds a little bit like you. Here's my first entry. Sometimes I stand in front of the mirror and feel a bit dissatisfied with my simple life. I wish I were somehow different, something besides what I am, something better. Sometimes I wish I were famous, like an actress or singer. Everywhere I would go, people would stop me and say, "I just love your latest movie. I saw it 3 times." Or, "Your new song is going to be a real hit," and I would sign autographs. Sometimes I wish I were a real knockout. You know, the kind of beauty that would turn heads when I walked into a room. People would ask, "Who's that?" and guys would be knocking on my door asking to take me out. Sometimes I wish I were a scholar and my name would be listed among the intellects of the world. People would come to me for my opinion on important matters, and I would lean back in my chair and rattle off something profound. And sometimes I wish I were some big, important executive sitting behind a large desk on the top floor of a large building. I would relax in my leather chair, look out at the city from my large picture window, and sign important papers that my secretaries would bring me. But then I take a second look into the mirror and see me, Nancy. Maybe not a movie star, but I'd rather have Jesus than fame. Maybe not a knockout, but I'd rather have Jesus and be beautiful on the inside. Maybe not a scholar, but I'd rather have Jesus than all the brains in the world. And maybe not a big, important person in this world, but I'd rather have Jesus and be important to Him. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world can give, because someday it will all be gone. Only Jesus lasts. Only He matters. Don't depend on things like fancy hairdos or gold jewelry or expensive clothes to make you look beautiful. Be beautiful in your heart by being gentle and quiet. This kind of beauty will last, and God considers it very special. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 3 and 4. May God bless you today.